Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here with you. Finally getting into my debt tracker. As you can see, May was the last one I did. I don't know if I even recorded it or if I just wrote it down, but this is where I left off in the tracker and it is August. Looking at this debt just made me nauseous and I was like, I gotta do something. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk you through what debt and interest charges came to the credit card. All this represents one credit card. And this is the debt I was tracking. It was the only debt I really have outside of my house, and that's a mortgage. And I haven't done a Mortgage Monday in a long time because I'm not really putting extra principal only payments to the mortgage. I hope to do that next year. I don't know if I can fit it in the budget, but I want to keep praying about it, and maybe God will help me see how I can do that. And if it's advisable to do it, it may not be the time. So we'll see. So this is where we left off, $8,503.56. That was May. Now, I'm not going to flip back to my purchases or what happened in the months, but I do have written down what happened, and we're going to go from there. So in the month of May is when my husband and I decided, okay, we need to get insurance for our son. He's 21, he's autistic. We're working some things out with SSI and stuff right now. So he doesn't have any income and he needed health insurance because he was aging out of my husband's health insurance. And we put aside half of what we needed up front, which was $772. I'm sorry, $27. And I didn't have the other half, so we did have a debt we added, which was the other half, $727. So I added that debt. And I did make a debt payment that month at the end of the month. I had to wait till the end of the month to find out how much we had left. And I was able to manage a payment of $369.07. So the debt beginning balance at $8,503.56 plus the $727 brought it up to $9,230.56, but we're going to take it down $369.77. There we go. This is the new balance going into June on my credit card statement. $8,861.49. All right. In June, we got hit again twice. One was a stove that just went kaput. The burners were like cooking on high. The oven was cooking way too high. I don't know what, it was electrical. I was like, I'm not even going to call in the warranty on this. It was too close. I mean, it may have been past its warranty date anyway, but it was only not even 3 years old. So I was just like, I can't believe this. And then we had a car repair. Both of them were over $1,000. That's the debt. So I'm going to take that ending balance as my new beginning balance, $8,861.49. And this is why I was struggling to even try to film this video, because it was just too heavy. The debt felt so heavy on my shoulders that I just could not breathe. I couldn't take it anymore. And that's why I've been diligent getting rid of it again. So we need to put $2,764.27, and there may have been interest charge here as well, 120. Actually, no, it wouldn't be on the debt because I actually paid that every month. I remember now. So any interest charges that went to the credit card, I paid it as a bill, and then the debt was separate, so that this is just the debt, no interest charges here. So part of that was the car, part of that was the new stove that we bought. The payment we made in the month of June, so I had to make the hardline decision. Let me add this up first. $2,764.27. That's $11,625.76. Do you know how heavy that feels when you've had your credit card paid off and paid no interest for over 5 years, and all of a sudden it's got $11,625 on it? Oh man, it was killing me. So, but we made a payment, and it hurt to move this money over, but not as much as to carry this balance. And I was just getting deeper and deeper in debt. And so we brought over from our high yield savings, where our emergency fund sits, $10,587.26. We brought over 10,000 of it, and then the rest of it came from our checking account, and we had some cash to work with, and I was able to make that large of a payment. So 10,587. Oh, I minus 26 cents. Is that right? Yeah, there you go. So we have a balance of $1,038.50. This is the exact amount that we had to pay for our vehicle repair. It was the air conditioner and the blower and the fan, the motor locked up on it, and we had to replace that. And I made sure that the AC lines and the vapor check, or whatever they called it, was good. I had to make sure all that was taken care of. So that was the cost of parts, labor, and all the things. And that was $1,038.50. That is the new balance going into July. Now in July, I did put on a $45 debt. And I don't know if it was just an extra week or a week of chiropractic care I didn't include in the budget, or I didn't do right. I don't know. Can't figure it out. I don't want to find it. I just know I needed to add $45 to the credit card. Didn't mean to, didn't intend to, but it happened. So I got to add the $45 debt. And it was $1,083.50. And now I want to subtract $747. There we go. So we made a payment of $747. And I wanted to leave a certain amount on and go from there. So it was $336.50. That is what I owe this month. So far, I have made a payment of $155. I've already made that payment, leaving $181.50. I'm not going to write that down. I'm just going to write the beginning balance down, because I'm hoping to add another $20 to $25 at the end of the month towards the credit card and bring that $150 payment up even higher. We'll see. I am not putting any more debt on the credit card. Thankfully, this is an erasable pen, so if I have to erase it, I can. But that is the debt update for the month of August. We have $336.50. You know that I made a $155 payment, so we're looking at $181.50 at minimum that the debt has dropped down. This is so much more manageable, and in a couple months this should be gone. And I will be so happy to see this gone. I really just need this to go away. I don't like anything sitting on the credit card unless I put it there and I'm going to pay off once a week. So the normal spending, the normal bills. That I've been doing still and taking care of, which means I'm getting points. Points I can cash. Right now I'm up to $50. I may use that. I don't know. Which would be really cool, because that makes that $131.50. And if I can do another 25 at the end of the month, that makes $106.50. So these are decisions I need to make, and as we go through the new months, I might not do the cash rewards right away. I might see how this month does, and then maybe in September, that cash rewards plus whatever I can do next month. Hopefully that just wipes it out in September. If not, definitely by October, this should be gone. That'd be a great birthday gift for myself, because I would be ecstatic not to have debt hanging over my shoulder like this, even if it's a few dollars. It just, when your budget's already really tight and you don't have a lot of flexibility, this feels like a ton of weight, and even though the number's not that large, it still feels like a ton of weight. So that is what I have here. That is my debt update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing, blessed day. Bye.